Larry, please welcome again, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Chairman Schwartner, Vice Chairman King, distinguished members, thank you for this opportunity. My name is Larry Linenschmidt, and I'm testifying as an individual. I'm a theologically conservative Christian and a politically conservative voter. Homeowners are being overwhelmed by premium increases due to inflation and the growing frequency and severity of extreme weather events. Resilience, stronger building standards, better flood planning, and targeted investment are essential. I have some written testimony. I have 5 action points. So I respectfully encourage you, the committee, to consider 5 actions. Update floodplain maps using standards from the TWDB, FEMA, and First Street, all 3, so that people have a really more accurate understanding of the flood risk of their property. Number 2, update the statewide building code to the 2024 IRC and the 2024 IBC. We already mentioned, Mr. Chairman, that we don't have a statewide building code, and I would like for us to have one because I think it would help with our premiums. Prohibit new residential construction in identified floodplains. Create the Texans Out of Flood Zones Fund for buyouts of homeowners in flood-prone areas. Create the Texas Homeowners Resilience Fund to help homeowners strengthen their homes against regional hazards, including hail, high winds, flooding, and wildfire. Other states have successfully implemented similar funds with significant impact, including raising awareness and stimulating spending on homes outside of those funds. In footnote 5 in my notes, Smart Home America has a list of all the states. Texas has some minimal funding through the Dallas Federal Reserve. That may not, since it's outside of state purview, there is something there, but Alabama, which we heard from, is there. Each fund should receive an initial $1 billion allocation in the next legislative session, followed by $1 billion annually from sales tax revenue after existing sales tax funding commitments are met. These are practical, fiscally responsible plans, and I hope you'll implement them.
Thank you, Mr. Linenschmidt. Mr. Hassell.
Thank you, Chairman. Vice Chairman and distinguished members, I'm Bob Hassell. I'm from Keller, Texas, a suburb of Fort Worth. I'm here representing myself. I'm not a paid lobbyist. And I really appreciated Mrs. Crawford's testimony this morning. It was really impressive. She seems like a really great leader. So I had some stats like that I'll just push aside because she's covered all that, but my experience is still a little different. My homeowner's insurance has gone up 93% in the last 4 years if you include the policy that's renewing at the end of July. Now, my house is only 20 years old. We've had one claim from wind damage to our chimney a few years back from straight line winds, and that's it. I've got exceptional credit. We're not a credit risk. We maintain our home well. And so we're scratching our head. Can we continue to live in Texas long term if this goes on unabated? The only power we have is to pick a lower risk region because of extreme weather in Texas. That's kind of where we're getting to. Now, I have a few ideas. First is enhanced competition. Require the insurance companies to proactively give you options for the available discounts. You have to call and ask, and they'll walk you through it, but why not make that up front? Another idea, why not create a powertochoose.org type system you've got for electricity, which is fantastic. Create something like that. You had testimony earlier saying, oh, that's going to be really hard, not sure we can do it. My point of view is that 80% of it's all standard and pretty similar between a home or a ranch. There'll always be fringe cases, but at least give me the power on the 80%, and then I can get into the weeds on the exceptions or, the extreme cases. Give me a power, there's 170 companies. I don't have time to call 170 companies. And then lastly, is the home hardening initiative very quickly? I think that's a fabulous idea. Give me some grants or loans.
Thank you, sir.
Where I can take things under control.
Yeah, thank you.